Alistair Harborne. I'm a research fellow at the University of Queensland in Brisbane in Australia, and we're currently at the Cape Eleuthera Institute in the Bahamas. So my main research interest is in coral reef fish ecology.
We're a group of 13 students. Over the past few days we've been investigating patch reefs.
Reef fish have a pretty interesting life cycle. Many of them first as larvae end up right out in the open ocean, out in the blue sea, where they're small and then they can avoid predators, and then when they get to a certain size they need to settle onto a coral reef environment. But for many of them, their needs during their life cycle change as they get bigger. So initially the main thing that you have to do as a fish is avoid getting eaten. So you don't want to settle on the main reef where all the big predators are. So often they come into more inshore habitats like mangroves and seagrass beds that provide them the food and shelter, and also have fewer big fish that can eat them. A lot of fish change habitats during their life cycle.
We've been going out on the reefs and counting how many of our fish we see, and also estimating the size of each fish.
The focus of this research is we know that mangroves and seagrass beds and reefs are important for fish, but of course we can't protect all of those areas, so we have to make decisions, or managers have to make decisions about which areas to protect, and not all mangrove areas are as important for fish, and not all patch reefs are as important for fish. All marine protected area management is all about trying to balance what the fishermen want and what the conservationists want, and the sort of sustainability of those stocks. And if we can get that balance right, then everybody's happy, hopefully. Between the team, they can count all the fish to say whether they're juveniles or adults, and also how big they are. And when we know their size, we can convert that to weight, as you say, and then with all that data we can kind of try and explain which fish are found on which reefs and why that might be. On these Earthwatch funded projects, the volunteers are actually contributing through their donation to Earthwatch to take part in the expedition. They're actually supporting the research itself, and then of course they're actually helping collect the data as well. So without them the project wouldn't go ahead, but also there's too many fish on many of the bigger patch reefs for me to count on my own, so I need all those pairs of eyes in the water to help me get some good data.